Greetings, citizens. This is Lance Starbolt, and we're playing Interstellar Rift. Thanks, Lance. Because Trigan has no brains again. Yeah, no brains. I don't know why this game has become my go-to game for when I have no brains, but it is. Oh dear. So, I realized something important yesterday. And I don't know if one is a cause for the other, or the other is a cause for the one, or some combination thereof. But I realized that my coffee intake has really gone up lately. I mean, from, around one coffee a day to, or 1 cup a day, one coffee a day, oh dear. 1 cup a day to, I don't know how many cups a day now. And I don't know if I'm drinking more coffee because, I'm really sleepy all the time and not getting enough rest. Or if I'm not getting enough rest because I'm drinking too much coffee. Or if it's a combination thereof. So, believe it or not, a lot has happened since the last episode of this. I realize it's been a whole 2 days since we did this last. But, and a lot of stuff happened. I have a different playthrough that I play off screen usually. And I had the ship design that I thought was working out well, and then realized that I was wrong on several counts. One is bothering to arm the what you call it. I had a couple of combats and I tried out the third person thing. And it seemed to work out pretty well at first. Okay, God, the game is really laggy on the screen, isn't it? It's really laggy, period. So, sorry. It's just the way it is, especially since the last update. It seems extra laggy. So I thought I was doing pretty well. I tried out the third person. Yeah, it's a lot easier to hit baddies with third person. But I'd gone and done several missions in that other star system, and it had seemed to be working out really well. And then I was trying to do some mining. I was just trolling an asteroid field, trying to do some mining, and actually picked up some good stuff, some iridium and other things, and then just got swarmed with more than half a dozen of those skrill things, and they destroyed the ship faster than. I don't think I even managed to zero in and kill one of them before they destroyed the ship. So I did a lot of playing. I got frustrated with that, and I got a fighter. One of the ones you get if you start out with an S3, like we did originally with Lance. And actually had a lot of fun flying around, blowing up nasties. And figured out, I think I know how to deal with the skrill problem soloing now. But in response to that, I was on yesterday on Lance's save here, and we got rid of Solar Rogue. I scrapped the ship to get the resources from it. So the Solar Rogue is gone. Teleporter's right here. And instead, we now have the SS Patriot. Thanks, Archie. So let's go ahead and go take a look at her. So starting Monday, I kept hemming and hawing about what to do. So finally, I decided today, starting Monday, we're going to push the stream back to 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Usually by 4 p.m. there isn't much left. I'm going to try to get done in the afternoon, so that'll leave my whole regular business daytime free to get stuff done, and then I won't have to worry about missing my stream because I'm doing stuff, or not doing stuff because I want to stream or whatever. So here's our ship. We're stuck in the, or we're not stuck in the, but we were set in the other colors. My whole sort of background on this in my head is that I got the Peregrine fighter, which is the one that Lance had before. And this is not the colors it was in. And I liked it, but it had some limitations. It had no rift drive, and the fuel supply on it seemed really small. So I designed this version. Decided in my head that HSC had gotten sick of S3 not handling the Skrill problem, so they built their own version of the Peregrine fighter. And it's a Peregrine Heavy fighter. You can see it's a bit bigger. Excuse me. So we've got a combat computer here. We got our shield generator. It had a shield generator before. We got the little cargo pad, which it had a cargo pad like this in this area before. But a cargo pad for our basic supplies. We've got our own rift generator, which means we can travel to other systems and not have to worry about them having a rift generator for us to get back. Then over here, we have 2 magazines. We've double the magazine size. You can see when I got out earlier, I picked up advanced ammunition, or enhanced ammunition, which stacks to 1800 instead of 1200. But it does seem to work. Hopefully it'll work in our weapons. We'll find out. I probably should take these out and force it to use the new ammunition, just to find out for sure if it actually works. So there we go. We'll stick that in there. And then we have 2 armor generators. So we've doubled up the armor that the ship has. So I believe each one of these generates 10,000 armor. So we now have 20 plus, I think there's 5 basic with the ship. Oh, and this is just a storage locker here. You can see I've got a repair tool and some other goodies in there. And the aft half of the ship, I extended this so it's a little bit longer. So we have more power generation. We need it. Just because to handle the extra weight, we needed more engines and so more power generation. But it also meant that we had room for an extra 2 more of the large cargo pallets down here. I don't know why that just didn't look right at first. That's running. Okay, we're good. And a large or a medium-sized fuel tank, which is almost half empty already. Wow. And then up here we still have the salvage unit, which I figured out how to use this, but I don't know. I need to check the forums. I don't know if it's a bug or what, but salvage does not stay around long. I mean, I have to, as soon as I'm done fighting, I have to rush to the nearest salvage, run back here, and if I'm lucky, I can get 1 item. Hey, Core. So that seems a bit odd. With all the salvage it drops, if you're really fast and really lucky, you can pick up 1 thing. So yeah, that's our fighter. What I'm going to do on the mining side, which we're definitely going to want to do, and we're getting hit by asteroids, great, is I have a new update of my most current mining ship design that has no weapons on it. Instead, it has a bunch of armor and shield generators, so it can last longer. And we're going to want to get one of those so that we can continue mine building out in that Baker or whatever system. But as you can see here, we have under 1 million credits or units or whatever they're called. And I really think we need some more money. So I think what we're going to do, let's see. Let's go to the Baker or whatever system first and see if we can pick up some missions, some combat missions there, or some light courier missions, stuff that we can handle in this little ship. That way we can make some money, especially the combat missions will make money. We can test out this ammo, and that way we'll also earn some reputation. Set to ship, current ship. You see, because the ship is so much smaller, we use so much less fuel, xanthium fuel, for this thing. Okay, I hope I'm not aimed at anything. I am. Turn. Quick. Turn. Okay. Phew. Usually I'm smart enough to maneuver away from the space station before creating this thing. I swapped keys around because I found in combat I kept, you know, being an old style MMO player, I kept trying to hit tab to switch to the next target, and that wasn't working. Every time I hit tab, I would turn my maneuvering on and off. So now, of course, I'm trying to hit the other key to target, and it's not working out very well. But slowly getting myself. But it was a pain in the rear trying to change the keybinds on it too. It did not want to change the keybinds. The key to this, I found, is you want to pass through the rift at, you know, around 15 meters per second. That seems to be just about the right speed. If you go too fast, you end up shooting out the other side before you end up rifting. I don't know if it still works okay or what. I usually end up, if I overshoot, turning around and going back in. Baker Tayane. Okay. Scan lines. And it does not. Alright. This way. Okay, we can go to HPX, but I'd rather try to get stuff from our own place. So we want either the refinery or the mining station. There's the refinery. Where's the mining station? Is it not in this cluster? Oh, that was construction satellite. No. I want the mining station. Well, I wish there was a better way to do the targeting on this. There we go. Refinery. Whoa, that was a little bit faster turn than I'd intended. Yeah, this thing is so much more maneuverable. It's sort of hard to handle sometimes. And I have the sound turned up really high. On my end, I don't think it's any different on your end. There we go. How are you today, Core? Come on. Careful. There we go. Ugh, I hate it when it does that. Double drops us out. Have we built the mining station yet? Maybe that's why I didn't see it. We haven't built it yet. So we just have the one HSC station out here for us to get missions from. And it doesn't matter, we can pick up missions from other places, it's just we get reputation for those companies instead of our own, and the whole point of doing this is to try to get reputation for our own company. Alright, now I can't even see. Looks like 1 minute and 4 seconds. Yeah, you got so much information on the screen, it's like it overwrites everything. I think that's on this side of the planet. Looks like it is. It makes it really hard to see. Hey, Eek. I am not awake. I have no brains. I have no brains at all. Which is why we're doing this again instead of doing... I was going to do DCU today. But I think I needed a little bit more in the way of brains to do DCU. Maybe I'm overestimating what you actually need to play DCU, but... I was going to... you know, felt your guys' pain earlier. I was going to log on to Arc this morning when I woke up and work on my house there, and Arc needed updating. So I updated Arc this morning, but I never actually got on to play as a result. Oh goodness. Gotta get used to these controls. There we go. Yeah, the ship's so much... Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, did we hit it? Yes, we did. God. Makes me so mad when I do that. I guess that's what happens when you're not awake and you're trying to fly a starship. Okay. Get in closer here. We're close enough. Fortunately, they don't penalize you a lot for doing that, but still. Okay, I wonder what they have for sale here today. Anything good? The only thing they have in stock is fuel. We need fuel, though. Let's get some fuel. Buy. We'll select our ship. And we'll get 10,000. Come on. Buy. There we go. So there went a nice chunk of our money. But we're refueled and we didn't have to go someplace to do it. Oh, there's our ship. We can see it from here. Looks really weird from this angle. Actually, the Peregrine looks really weird from most angles. Okay, we got a search and destroy mission. Not much though, 57 grand for a search and destroy mission. Now the yellow ones are in other systems, so fair trade, search and destroy, 20. Boy, they're not offering much for these search and destroy. They used to be like 300 grand. Now they need other things. Maybe it's because we did some successful search and destroying yesterday. Payload of Xanthium to Sentinel Prime. We might take that one. That wouldn't be a hard one to run. And we make some good... Actually, yeah, let's take it. Whoa, we're under attack. Back to the ship! Back to the ship! Quickly! Actually, I had a bright idea. I thought, you know, what the thing to do would be to build a ship, build a mining ship that had a ship building terminal on it, and then just keep materials on it to allow you to build one of these fighters. So if you get attacked, you build a fighter. Okay. X. Tab. No, that's not what I wanted. Let's move away from the station. Let's see if we can take on this stupid Skrill. The lag will really kill you. There we go, we got one. That netted us 7 grand. Any others left? No, looks like that was it. Okay. So we'll come out of this, slow down. That's good speed. Alright, Sentinel Prime. Which should be right here. That's right, they do highlight your mission objective for you if it's in another system, which is really handy. Oh, I do that. Always set it to the ship's mass. Because if you're carrying cargo, your ship's mass is going to change. And doesn't affect much on this little guy. But you know, if we were on the mining ship, it would be different. So I figure it's a good habit to be in. Okay. Let's close in on this. Still seems like we're high into the right. I guess not. We're on target. Let's go a little below. That sounds good. Let's go from this angle. Okay, so this is a decent all hands to battle stations. Yeah, well, there's not many battle stations on a ship this small. I do like on my heavy version of this, it doesn't seem so cramped as the other one. The other one I hated. It's just like, you know, 2 hallways glued together, and that was the entirety of your ship, and they were cramped hallways at that. Whoa, that was not the button. Yeah, what drives me real nuts is when the thing lags in combat. There we go. Hey, I just hit the button to stop doing that. I swear, sometimes it does not recognize button presses. And then the game stutters like it's doing right now. I'll be glad when they start, there we go. I'll be glad when they start working more on performance. This is a great game, but especially in the multiplayer version, performance is terrible. I mean, it's like back to the early days of ARK. Okay. Well, we're on target. And then we can run up to Sentinel Prime and probably a good idea to pick up some spare ammo. Ammo's a little hard to come by. I think the last time I was, you know, when we got to the HS station, our starter station, not during the recording, obviously, but when I was playing earlier, I bought all the ammo they had there. So it's sort of a good thing that I picked up that extra ammo, because otherwise I was going to have to... darn it. I hate it when the gravity well knocks you out of warp just as you're about to decelerate anyways. Otherwise I was going to have to go to Sentinel Prime here to pick up ammo. Let's pass the planet a little bit better. There we go. I don't like, you know, warping straight into planets if I can avoid it. It just seems like a bad plan all around. There we go. Yeah, important safety tip. Don't aim directly at something when you're warping towards it. I mean, when you're a long distance away, it's one thing. But as you get closer, you know, You tend to warp straight into things like planets. No, come on. Quit stuttering on me and let me control the ship. There we go. So is this a construction base, or is this a... Oh... Went a little bit further than I wanted. Or is this an actual mining station? This looks like it's... Oh no, this is a Hydropex Rift Hub. I don't know why I was thinking we were going to an HSC station. I went to the right spot, right? Hang on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Hydropex needs goods. Alright, so how much are we supposed to be delivering to them? 1,007. Okay. So I see the 1,000. Is there another crate sitting around here somewhere with 7 in it? Didn't stack in with our own stuff, did it? Or did it stack someplace else? Yeah. Looks like alright. Yeah, I thought I had more extra than that, but I guess I didn't. Bad thing about this little ship is we don't have room for a cargo teleporter, so we actually have to go to the station to drop stuff off every time. So we can pick up missions here. The only, problem with that is that we pick up prestige for them instead of for whatever. I have no idea what these research cartridges do. Well, let's see. So we picked up some dixanthium and some more silicon, which we need the silicon for making stuff, but we are not at a point where we can make anything at the moment. Let's see. I think it's the other side of the station. Exterminate for units. Small cargo transfer. Let's look at this one real quick. Graviton cores and Vectron 6. Alright, let's look at the money here. Exterminate for units is a good one. 137,000. Ooh, look at this one. Supplies need... Oh, this is one of those we need to go and make stuff, I think. I don't feel like doing that. Even the deuterium is not very... Well, it takes a bit to get it. Still, it's not bad, but... Usually they aren't. That's just sort of boring. Xanthium, we'd have to buy it, so that's sort of pointless. Boy, really, the only thing in this system is the supplies needed. Alright. I'm not taking any of these, so... Can I... Why can't I... Oh, dear. And it's done this again. Yeah, since the last update, it seems to be doing a lot of this freezing and stuff. They fixed the crashes when you try to exit to the menu. Or not crashes, but it would freeze up when you tried to exit to the menu. And they fixed that, but now the game freezes up all the time. Welcome to Alpha. Yeah, I'm thinking if our Sunday group ever decides to play this again, I'm thinking, maybe instead of having one ship, stay as one crew, because we get some advantages, doing missions together that way. But instead of trying to do the one ship, get ourselves a fighter each and go do hunt missions together. Come on. It does not want to give me my mouse. Or it's doing it, it's just that it's so jerky. There we go. Alright, let's go over to Fort Bragg. Let's find Fort Bragg. Oh, there it is. Well, that was easy. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. See, I keep hitting the button for that. There we go. And shut down the weapons instead of jumping. I'm having all sorts of luck today. Come on, Gravity Well, let go of me. Alright, there we go. Now we're on our way. You lucky this game wasn't. So if I can get us up to about 2 million credits before going back to the mining ship, I'll be happy. I think that would allow us to get a good start. Which, if we could get some, more of those good 300,000 credit jobs, we'd do it pretty quickly. Never mind, okay. I never mind anyways, ask Geek. Well, gotta remember how much more sensitive the controls are on this fighter. You just gotta move a little bit to adjust your course. And we're sitting still. Alright, how far away from the station? Oh, we're very, very close to the station. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, that's good. Let's go over there and look and see what missions they have. We'll buy some ammo. If they don't have any missions, you were going to make a joke. Was it one of those early morning jokes or late night with too much beer jokes? I don't know. Something like that. Ugh. Game is really lagging today. Okay, first things first. Actually, let's check their little thing over here. I think We can buy any of their tier 0 stuff. Yeah, they do have... Yeah, and ammo is one of their things that they have. Notice they also have pistols here. Ammo. Actually, wait a minute. Do they have any of that enhanced ammo? That was pretty good stuff. Nope. Okay, standard ammo. So we'll get 2,400. That's enough to completely refill the ship. Let's drop this other stuff off in a vault. Not that. That. You can say I've got a fair amount of stuff in here. We got a fair amount of dixanthium. Oh, we have some regular xanthium in here. Why do we have regular xanthium in here? Well, we'll take it. We got some torpedoes and some missiles. I have no idea why. We have fuel in here. That's actually for the new mining ship when we build it. So, okay, so we got some more ammo. Where is the mission thingy? Oh yeah, here it is. Eviction notice. Oh, you know, this is another supplies needed one, darn it. Boy, they used to pay good money for all the combat ones. Now most of the combat ones aren't looking real good. At least this one's 110. You know, I really don't feel good about about blowing people up who are just living in an old place. Let's take this shipment. At least this, it gives us more reputation. It doesn't make us much money. It'll get us some more nanobots. And it'll make me feel better about myself, at least, than going and killing innocent men, women, and children just because they're living in an abandoned space station. Come along, door. Slowly. I like how it started opening when I walked into it. Hey, Rodeo. I know. I am indeed the only one streaming this game. There we go. Got those nicely combined. Stick that one there. Let's go stick this ammo in here. There we go. How's the rest of this doing? We haven't used any of those nanobots or any of those nanobots. We've done pretty well in our combats today. Well, we only had the one. Used up a couple hundred rounds of ammo, and that's all. Okay, let's go deliver these things. Lance isn't too happy about being a cargo pilot, but what are you going to do? Alright, 19 meters per second seems good. You are part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. Take her away! No. Where are we delivering our goods to? I like how we don't have a mission thing. Oh, we haven't gone into the vortex yet, that's why. There we go. Brains, glorious brains. We wish we had some. That's a cool sort of black lighty looking rift this time. So to we did. Hey, I do not shoot innocent men, women, and children. That's right. By definition, if you're shooting them, they're not innocent, right? That's right. Oh dear. Just remember, Lance, how many of those starship captains and admirals got choked by Darth Vader? I hear Lance Starbolt's into that sort of thing. Growler, you're not helping. Come on. Come around. There we go. Up. Slowly. Slayer. Now I named this one SS Patriot for Archie. But I should have thought of that, Llama Slayer. Maybe if we if we build like a larger, like destroyer-sized ship or something like that, then Llama Slayer will have to be it. That's right. As a mere fighter, we'll never be able to defeat General Llama. Some days I don't know what to do with you, Lance. Double deceleration, I hate it. It sucks we can't find any decent paying combat jobs, though. The combat jobs, last time we were just doing, hauling missions like this, the combat jobs were all the ones paying decent cash. Now the combat jobs suck, money-wise. Llama Bane. Alright. There we go. Take us out of warp, Ensign. I'm not an ensign, and... Alright, now it is time to go out of warp. You get into this just too much, Lance. It does take us a little while to stop in this thing, doesn't it? Yeah, we're a wee bit on the close side. Alright. So I think I have the thingies in my inventory, right? Yeah. that was a fast and silent movement there. Better than silent but deadly, huh? Growler, you're the only one around here who's silent but deadly. Alright. You know, one thing I discovered, the vanilla, I don't know what I'm hitting here, I'm not hitting anything. The vanilla Peregrine Fighter has no sensors on it. That makes no sense to me. Why didn't you not stick just a couple of sensors on it? It was nothing to stick a couple of sensors on the front of the ship. But I went to try to do a scouting mission, and guess what? You can't do scouting missions if you don't have sensors on your ship. That's interesting. Now it shows we've got two different kinds of ammo. I think we should... Here it is. Well, should we head back to the HSC station and try to pick up a mission there? Wait a minute, how much money do we have? Do we have enough where we could go ahead and build our ship? 1.3 million. We've hardly earned anything at all. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and go up there and see if we can pick up any missions. We need the cash. We need the cash more than the reputation at the moment. I don't know why the search and destroy missions are not paying out. If we don't find anything, okay, I think that's what we'll do. If they don't have anything, then we'll go ahead and build the mining ship, and I think we won't have to worry about being attacked if we take missions that just take us to like other mining stations and construction stations, because the companies pay S3 for defense, which is what we're going to do when we venture out. Since we can't protect ourselves, we'll pay S3 for defense. That way, if we get attacked, S3 will send in fighters. Which is why I, took weapons out and packed the ship design with additional armor and shield generators. So basically, we can just weather the fight. Worst comes to worst, while S3 comes in and distracts them, we can warp away. But hopefully, we can just, sit there and weather the fight while S3 takes out the baddies. And once we start mining some zinc, once we have some zinc, we can make our own defense drones. Now, the defense drones are not going to be as good as the ones from S3, but maybe, we can get away with hiring maybe just one ship from S3 and have the defense drones do most of the work or whatever. I don't know how effective the defense drones are. From what I've read, they're weaker than the Skrill brutes. So we probably need as many of those as Skrill attacking us at the very least. Now the smaller groups, there's generally just 2 or 3 of them, but in those tier 1 systems, like I said, I got wiped out because I got attacked by a group of more than half a dozen of them. So we'd need to have quite a few of the defense drones on hand. How did we pass that so quickly? I was very carefully watching the time on that. Possibly lag? Well, at least we didn't get too far past it. Alright. Because the pilots of those ships I want to turn this way. Well, it's definitely a shadow, isn't it? I can hardly see it. But we're less than 400 meters from it, so we're in good shape. Alright, how are we fixed for everything else here? I think we just refueled. So we should be good on fuel. Yeah, well, 19 something, that's fine. Yeah, I think if anything, the other ship design, the problem with it is that I should have put more, I meant to look at the cargo pads, nothing on them, okay. I should have put more, another fuel tank in them. Okay, this thing's got plenty of spare ammo. I think I'll put these guys in our box on the station. Alright, let's go see what the station has to offer us. But I hate taking any missions, though. They're not going to earn us reputation, because it's such a slow climb up to, you know, earn the reputation we need. Let's go ahead and get rid of these messages. Come on. Look at our status. So S3 is liking us more and more. We got a 223. We had 352 with Hydropex, because I did several Hydropex missions. We're still at 1070 here. We really need to get that experience going. Alright. $138. Oh, look at this, 500,000 for this one. Holy, oh no, 52. Darn it, I thought it was 525. It had my hopes up. Quick pilot, courier needed. So no decent missions. Okay, well, let's go ahead and bite the bullet and build our new ship. I've already got the materials for it. See, it is the Galactic 2U. U for unarmed. We got all the materials. Ship constructed. Alright. So come down here, because we got the cargo teleporters. Oh, we should store away the Peregrine while we're at it. Let's get 2 of these. We'll take those. We'll take that. Oh, that's dye. That's the dye stuff. I don't want that. We'll take one of our spare foods. I don't see anything else there. All right. Oh. This. And it's not the White Knight. That goes in the fuel room. No, I didn't mean to send it to the hydrogen tank. Darn it. Alright, well, it's in the hydrogen tank now. Fuel room. Oh, and that went to the bridge. That's what I wanted on the bridge. Alright, well, it's on the bridge now. It's okay, we can move it. At least I don't have to worry about ammo with this one. Okay. I think that's... Oh, we did manage to fill the tank up. Good. I'm going to put the spare in the fuel room cargo pad. Thank you. Finally, got it to the right cargo pad. Okay, we're going to want some jump fuel and let's see. And some nanobots. Let's see, how many of these can I get away with buying? How much would that be? We can afford that. And xanthium. $250,000. Oh dear. Okay. And now, do we have enough left that we can insure the ship? I thought I just did that. Okay. You know, if we lose it, we just have to gather the resources to rebuild it. Because we lose all the stuff on board it anyways. So it's sort of pointless to worry about that. Alright, let's come here then. I want... Oh, that was xanthium. That was not what I want. Repair tool ammo. There we go. I don't know why you cannot change the quantity on this. You can only buy one. There, we got some extras. Repair tool. Okay, so we got some of that stuff. I'm going to put this in here because I have no idea what it is. Oh, and we want a cartridge. Can we afford to buy a cartridge? I'd rather just have one in each ship rather than having to go between them. $250,000. Yeah, we can get it. Alright. Alright, we're fully equipped now. Let's go check out... Oh, let's put Patriot away. Store ship. Peregrine. Stored away. Okay, Patriot is stored away safely. We have this. Now you guys can see what this thing looks like. No. See, these are all armor generators. This is what used to be our magazine. We had an armor generator, a shield generator, and two magazines in here. Now it's 4 armor generators. And that need to come with us. The bridge doesn't look any different. You can see the stairwell looks different. You can see the teleporter's up here now. I can't remember if it was up here in the last version or not. But we now have a nice little crew area instead of the captain's cabin we had in the other one. Wait, I lost my captain's cabin? Just hush. Hush, Lance. But there's a little crew lounge here now. So it's designed to be like a multi-person ship. Then we got some lockers over here. Which I think we'll put the gear down in the engine room. And then we've got these little sleeping quarters. Okay. Oxygen. Yes, let's get down to life support. Then we'll come back to that. Life support's this way. You can see we got 2 extractors there. Spare oxygen there. We've burned a lot of fuel already just charging everything up. So you see in here, it's not much different. It's just it's right on the back of this, but this is, you know, a huge change. 2 extractors, 2 refineries. I've played with the Sum, it works really nicely. Our cargo teleporter's right in the middle. Then we have these nice little galleries here for cargo storage. I wish we had a little bit more cargo storage, but we can't really carry any more because the ship is just so heavy already that it burns a ton of fuel. Like I said, I really wish now that I'd put in a second fuel tank. Unfortunately, there's not really any place unless I move life support someplace else, which may be in the offing. I might need to move life support somewhere so we can put in a second fuel tank, because we just go through it so fast. But now we have this room here, which was not here originally, and you can see this is all shield generators, which we need to shut down. No wonder we're burning through so much energy. We got all the shields up. Oh, and our computer, our weapon computer, or defense computer in this case. And I don't remember if the engine room was down here like this before or not, but here's our engine room. Big old room. And we will put all of the stuff in here. Come on. Hello. Well, I'm hitting the wrong button, that's why it's not working. I'll load you up. And then I'll put you in there. No, I didn't want that. Ugh, goodness sakes. That doesn't go in there. This does. I swear that fit in there before. Alright, well, whatever. It doesn't fit in there now. Okay, so we got this ship all geared up. Yeah, I like our engine room. Nice, big, neat, and white. All these generators. We got lots of storage space for carrying extra stuff. I'd swear maybe we need a weapon rack in order to put the repair tool. But I'd swear, like in the tutorial, the repair tool is in one of those. In one of those storage things. So it's really odd. I don't know if you noticed this when we came aboard. I like my little sick bay here. So here's our reservoir. And I did discover that if for some reason I had like the game freeze up on me. Not this save, my other one. And when I logged back in, I was just falling through space. Just dropping away. I had no choice but just to suicide. And I chose to res on the ship rather than the space station. And it cost a lot less. It only cost like 10 grand instead of 100 grand. It cost to res on the space station. Okay, so we got this. We'll go ahead and stick our cartridge in here. So now we can access our Tier 1 systems. And we are all ready to go. Let's go get a mission. Now the next thing would be to do a lot of resource gathering and get another space station built in Baker, whatever. Then we'd have 2 stations to do stuff from. Alright. Hydropex needs goods. Antiquities. I'll take that one. So this is another one of these quick ones. I don't want to do that one. Let's check out the courier needed. Pompous blowhards. That one's good money. We'll take this one too. And that's an urgent one, so we'll skip that urgent one. Okay, so we got two missions we can run. Holy moly, his own defense ships keep running into him. Oh, we need to name our ship too. Any thoughts on name? So normally it'll stick the mission goods right here. And beryllium, and the other one is the xanthium delivery, I believe. So yeah, it's all right there. Okay. So this one here is 12 AU away. This one is 12 AU away. So it doesn't really matter too much. All right. Let's take this one. Because we didn't really need the big ship for these, but... You can see she performs pretty well. I'm pretty happy with the performance altogether. I'm starting to learn an SS Lance's Bane. I don't think we want Lance's Bane. That is not a precedent Lance Starbolt wants to set. Oops. Hang on. Hit the right button. There we go. Ah, double thingy. I hate that. Burning so much extra fuel when I have to do that. And part of it is pulling into a gravity well, and part of it is lag. Just because of the game lagging on us. Sort of nice you make these cool orbits around those planets in order to get to the stations behind them. Oh, I dropped, and we needed to drop 2 warp speeds at one time there. That's good. We dropped out a good distance from them. I didn't mean to kill the engines. I meant to do that. Yeah, if this is Growler's ship, then yeah, Lance's Bane would probably be perfect. Pirate ship. None of this hauling stuff around. I think you'd be right on with being a miner, Growler. Growler's sick of mining. Growler wants to blow things up. Okay, what am we delivering to Hydropex here? Missions... 1159 xanthium, okay. Come on. Can I have the xanthium? Oh, the game is doing this again. Yeah, see the little weird loading bar thing at the bottom? Strange. It's almost like it's gotten into some weird mode. It's got just that. It's looks like a compass down at the bottom that they haven't actually implemented yet. You know what I mean? Alright. Going to have to exit to the menu and re-enter the game again. This is what makes it so bad for multiplayer. I mean, not just that the connection is slow and shaky, but it has so many problems and you have to reload. I mean, imagine trying to do this with half a dozen people. If one person isn't having to reload the game, then somebody else is, and you're standing around forever. But it's important to remember this is not Ark. You know, they've not had, huge jump in popularity and made millions of dollars all of a sudden that they can hire extra staff in, so their development cycle's a lot slower. But they do make regular updates. I was looking at the difference between the UI now and the UI. Oh, and we did manage to pick up all the stuff. We picked up all the things. Flag, come on. And that weird little thing is down at the bottom again. That was not there before. Alright, we've got our stuff. Let's just go deliver this. Let's see if we'll go there personally just to see if Hydropex has any missions that we can do. Okay, we're not there. Where are we? Does so many weird things. Weapons enabled. Why? We don't have any. Oh, speaking of which, let's drop the shields. Okay. Apparently it put us from where we dropped out of warp. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're pointing straight at it. I just couldn't see it. There we go. That was a little on the scary side. Alright. Let's try this again. I think something just hit us. Up from right there, we were under attack. It's probably one of those defense ships flying around like crazy. Rift reloaded. That's not half bad. Not half bad at all. The little bar, where did the little bar come from that's at the bottom of our screen? That's going to drive me nuts. Where did that come from? Oh, they gave us a ton of oxygen. And, oh, now there's a nice combat mission, now that we're not in our combat ship. Thank you so much. Nothing other than that, nothing but supplies needed for expansion. You know, I have wondered, is the cargo teleporter tied to this teleporter? You know, so if we were to get one of the large, long-range teleporters, would that allow us to teleport cargo a longer distance too? Or is the cargo teleporter always restricted to the short range? Okay, we need to go around you first off. Oops, I didn't mean to change our thingy. Come on. Is the star? I often wondered how big those stars really are. I mean, in game. Because it seems like, you know, we're passing close to them and they look teeny weeny. We're passing close enough at least that our warp speed keeps getting affected by them. Well, it must just be a bad day for missions. I was hoping we could pick up, you know, some missions with some large cargoes that would net us money. But so far, the missions we've picked up are ones we could have done in the fighter. And we could have picked up that lucrative combat mission at Hydropex. Might be worth it just to store this guy away until I'm ready to do some building offline. We'll have more to do with this once I get that second station built. But we need the cash to do it. That's the problem. So they need to be able to hire the protection from S3. And that's expensive. I mean, they want like $250,000 just to, you know, have one ship protect you for an hour. And we just spent most of our money equipping this ship, which is why I wanted to have $2 million when we did this. And this is just this stuff. Why they need beryllium, I don't know. I'm not going over there because there's no mission thingy over there. Wow. Got us some more goodies. Let's go stick this fuel in our fuel tank. Okay, head back. Alright, I think... Wait a minute, how much money do we have? 600,000. Alright, let's bite the bullet here. We'll head back. Here we go. To the industrial complex. We'll go ahead and pay them, and then we'll go do some mining and see if we can get some zinc. That's the biggie I want right now is zinc. If I could build like half a dozen defense droids, that would be great. Or defense drones, I mean. Okay. Very laggy. This again. What are we near that's slow that we just went past a planet, didn't we? Warp 9. We're quite a ways away. Made it all the way up to Warp 9, which is max. That's as fast as we can go. I still wonder what happened to the planet here where our base is. There should be it there, and there is not. And we overshot it. Darn it. Not by a lot, but by enough. Come on. Adjust our course here. Oops, I just put the shields back up. I meant to put them down. There we go. So these defense drones are around here. They're permanent defense drones, but we can hire some like those to protect us if we get attacked. And they just warp in if you're attacked and come to your defense. Ow! Asteroid right in front of us. Okay. Alright. Time to bite the bullet. Alright, S3. Let's see, what can we afford here? Come on, 2, 3. How much would it cost us? 2 for 1 hour. Look at that. 322,000 to get 2 defense ships for 1 hour. Alright, oh, no ship selected. Confirm. Okay, so we've done it. We bought that. Let's see if there's any missions going to that system first. Supplies needed for expansion. We're not going to Sentinel Prime, so no. Okay, so we will take Eek's name. There we go. She's the Rift Reloaded. Alright, let's go ahead and put the shields up. Let's maneuver away from all this garbage. Alright, that's a decent speed. Let's get some xanthium out. Oh, I should have put all this stuff, darn it. I should have put all this stuff in our vault instead of carrying it on me. Arg. We can do that still. Let's turn around. Let's get back within 1 kilometer and I'll just teleport that stuff over to the vault. I'm just in a hurry to get over there and make use of our hour. Okay. So that's done. Point ourselves out into clear space. Set our speed for this decent level. Then we will head back to Backertane. Whatever. Backertane? I don't know. Set to ship. Alright. It's like we can get maybe, probably only 2, close to 3 off from just one of these. Yeah, I love this setup. Where originally I thought this, it's a generator to go in the engine room, but it's not the generator, it's just the control panel for the generator. So it's a little more important to have it on the bridge. And it looks cool on the bridge, too. It disappeared. What a ripoff. That's the second time that's happened to me. I don't know what caused our rift to just appear on us. It's not like something up, just disappeared. Expensive problem for us. Look at all that fuel we used up on that. Do not close on us. Fun little... I don't even know if that was a bug or if something... if it was... I don't know if it was a bug, because anything can use a rift, but it didn't seem like the rift got used. It seemed like it just blinked out of existence. So I don't know if that was just part of the game, that something interfered with the rift, or if it was a bug. Alright, so the plan is SS Creepy Dwarf. The plan is to hit one of these asteroid fields and try to get some zinc. That's what we really need, is zinc. Because with zinc we can make the defense drones. Also, nitrogen. If we can get nitrogen, then we can make our own ammo for the Peregrine fighter too. Okay, let's see. There's asteroid belt 1. Aren't there 2 asteroid belts in this system? I'm not seeing the other one unless it's in with this mess here. Yeah, that's that asteroid belt. Why is there asteroid belt 1 and asteroid belt 1? Oh, there's Baker TNA asteroid belt 1 and Baker TNA 1 asteroid belt. Let's try this one. Also reasonably close. Much closer than the others, so yeah, definitely. Definitely worth trying out. Don't find anything, we can always go to the more distant one. As you may be able to see on the right hand side of the screen, I replaced that turret where we had the turret there. I replaced it all with sensors. So I beefed up our sensors even more on this ship. So hopefully that'll help us in, detecting good resources. It's amazing that there are no, stations being built over here in this asteroid belt. Hopefully that isn't a sign of how useless this asteroid belt is. We'll find out. Whoa. That came up fast. We missed it by a lot, but who cares? We're in the asteroid belt. Okay, so... sensors. Okay, we get everything enabled. Okay, sensors are online. So I burn a lot of beryllium. Is that what that is? I don't want any beryllium though. Now, when I designed this, I designed it with sensors pointing in all directions. So we have sensors on the sides. We have a lot of them facing forward. Most of them face forward, but we also have some on the sides and some on the top and bottom. I'm not sure if that's an advantage or a disadvantage. Ooh, wait a minute, I just realized that we've got something showing up there on the sensors. Yeah. What about here? Let's go back to the mining bay and see what we get. Oh, I'm just seeing iron and water and a little beryllium. But we were seeing something else on sensors. What was it? Silicon and zinc. Okay, I thought that's what it was. Okay, let's clear that because it's going to drive me nuts otherwise. Yeah, ship storage, we already know about that. Thank you. No, that's not what I wanted. Missions. So we need to find some more of that. The zinc and stuff that we just ran through. I don't care about the stupid beryllium. What I would really like to get is an automation cartridge for our extractors and other stuff. Because then, I would think we could then just sort of set it to automatically do stuff as we troll through. Water. There's a nice big cloud of them up here. All I'm picking up is iron. You can see it spiked as that ice asteroid. That must be that thing that's full of that stuff. Big asteroid there. Another big iron one. So we have to get pretty close for these sensors to do us any good. Ooh, lots of... here we go. I'm picking up... Hold on. We just picked up some zinc. Where did it go? So one of these guys over here? Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, I'm wondering if these things are generated as they zone in as opposed to being there. So if they go past them, then we've just lost them. Oh, what's the green thingy? Platinum? Well, there's a little bit of platinum in one of those rocks. Should be another water rock here. Lots of beryllium and somebody we're passing. Oh, and we got Skrill coming in. I guess we're going to find out how our shields and everything do. Maybe we should just get out of here while we have a chance. I hate to give up on the mining so quick, though. What if that Skrill is just not paying any attention to us? Okay, there's some zinc on the sensors. Let's see if it's in mining range. Oops. Well, it almost seems like it'd be nice to have the bridge and the mining right next to each other. Nothing. Darn it. Having no luck with this at all. Oh, now this one's picking up different stuff. That's interesting. Unfortunately, no better... Wait. Oh, it just disappeared. I saw zinc right there. Alright, let's try this. I think this is what I was doing the other day. When I got destroyed. But we'll give it a shot. Alright, let's pick a likely direction. That Skrill seems to be ignoring us, which is just fine with me. We'll set for a low speed. Oh, now we're under attack. Yeah, see, there's our 2 defense drones. So the yellow pentagons there, those are our defense drones coming in to protect us. Wish we could see them better. Stop. Why isn't this any good anyways? Lag. Come on. There we go. Alright, going off after that skrill. I don't know if they're taking him out, but they definitely got him off us. Alright. So back to what we were doing. We'll set for 20 meters per second. And then we will just watch our teleporters here. So this one seems to be doing better. I don't know why there's a difference between the 2 of them. Right there, look at that. Perfect. Zinc! Let's see if we can capture some more. So this guy has nothing on his sensors. Oh, there we go. He did. I just need to scroll up. Alright, we got more zinc coming in. Excellent. Zinc means brass. Brass means defense droids. And, no, we don't need them for bullet casings. Never mind. There's other stuff we can make with it, too. I keep saying, oh, you need brass for this. You need brass for that. Yep. You're not running anymore. Is there anything? Well, since you're not doing anything, get us some fuel. Okay, so we'll go ahead and stick our zinc in here. Oh. Oh, it is not refined in anything. We just need it to make brass. Okay, well, we'll come back to that then. We'll stick that right there. Go ahead and stick this iron over here and get it going. Oh, iridium. I don't want any iridium. I'm going to skip that. Security drones detected no further threats. I guess they took care of them for us. You have killed an entity for the scroll whatever event objective. Okay. Some fuel. Nothing but iron. That's already paid off a little bit, got us a little bit of zinc. I don't know how far that'll get us. So we could actually make defense drones right here on the ship if we had the machine for manufacturing them. Because we can mine all the resources and refine all the resources we need for them. Lances. But you'd think this stuff would be a lot easier to find than it is. So you can see sticking a space station out here with some mining drones once you get high enough level. With some mining drones and just let them have at it. That's just carbon. Go ahead and get us more fuel. Since nothing else is going by. Stick this in the fuel tank. Yeah, we didn't even get scratched by that, but that was just that one skrill. We didn't get attacked by a whole swarm of them like I did last time. I meant to check the time when we rented that. I don't know how long it's been now. I think we got a nice little setup here. I mean, I like the way this is arranged. I like our little cargo alcoves and all of this. I just wish we were finding more of the good stuff. Zinc, silicon, nitrogen, those are the things I want. They should send you a reminder when your hour is up. Alright, I'm not seeing anything more. I'm thinking maybe we should go try out that other field. I don't know if it's going to be particularly much better, but, you know, it's better than doing nothing. Get a little iron out of it. We can deposit that iron in one of the places here that's, you know, got the build a station mission. Alright, let's go try out the other asteroid field. Okay. Looks like our combat drones are still sitting here watching after us. I wonder if they will... Looks like they're just sitting back there. Okay. Other asteroid field. There it is. Come on. Slowly cycle through targets. Then inevitably you miss the one you want because you're having such a hard time cycling through them. Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, I don't know where on Earth I would add one of those. That the assembly machines you need for making those things is pretty darn big. I wonder if, because that stuff, that's a Logicorp thing. I wonder if we built a Logicorp facility here, if they would have one of those assembly machines. And then all we'd have to do would be, come on, turn. Oh, no, this is it. It's right here on this side of the planet. Then we wouldn't have to build one of our own. We could just go to their space station and build one. Maybe that's what I should work on off screen next. It'd be getting the resources together to build a Logicorp space station here. Okay, we are here. Wait for the asteroids to slowly press in. Oop. Oop. Bring our sensors up. Well, it looks like a nice rich field ahead of us. Wait a minute. I'm seeing zinc. So yeah, that's another thing. I need to check and see what it would take to make an automation cartridge for these things. So if I can just fly through and have it gather the stuff I want, that would be great. There's some more zinc. I saw 2 zinc asteroids. Can we get the other one before it disappears? Nope. Or at least we can't get it with this machine over here. I don't know why this machine doesn't seem to catch as much stuff as the other one. That's really odd. Alright. So everything has disappeared out of our range. Let's set the ship to troll for us. Just me, or if we turned, we were not pointed that direction before. Let's stay pointed this direction. And we'll go to 28. Let's try moving up towards the belts. Or the rings, I should say. And I'm thinking our hour is probably getting close to being up. I need fuel at the moment. This one I don't mind. Got some richer asteroid stuff. That one I don't mind running because it doesn't seem to get very much stuff. But this is our good one that seems to... Ooh! Oh, there's a copper one. We'll grab the copper. Then we can smelt the copper and the zinc together to get our brass. Let's put the zinc right there. Then we'll put the iron ore over here and run it through this. Okay, where did our other zinc go? Right here? Nope, that's carbon. We had another zinc. What did I do with it? Did I leave it in a machine? Yes, I did, right there. Okay. Nothing in range at the moment. So let's... I can't get the copper from there. Grab this copper. We'll grab the zinc. Woohoo! Brass. Finally! Finally some brass. Run you getting some water. Well, I wish that we were... It's got to be... It can't be this bad trying to troll through and get these resources, because... I mean, otherwise, how would you progress in the game if it's this rare? I've got to be missing something. There's got to be something else to this. What is that? Oh, mercury. I mean, maybe it's getting that automation cartridge and using your sensors. I don't know. But still, I suppose if the thing was automated and you had just automatically programmed to grab zinc. You know, program one to automatically grab zinc, program the other to automatically grab copper. And then automate the refineries so that they automatically make brass. Then you could go through and do that. Same with nitrous oxide. You could go through and have it mine water and make oxygen, and mine nitrogen and make nitrous oxide. Some more carbon. We can make some steel. Stick the brass over here too. My security drones have departed. Alright, it's time to get out of here. So, I'm guessing that means that our hour is up. I'm just going to go to jump. That way the Skrill can't attack us. But I guess that'll be it for today. We had a nice progression today, I guess. Not as good as I would like, but we got the new ship. Well, the new fighter I'd gotten beforehand, but you got to see it, and we got our new mining ship. See, it's sort of a bit of a fatso, but it's efficient. I like the layout of our bay. I think it's really great. I will have to work on. I want to work on off-screen getting a Logicorp station built, and we'll keep working on trying to get some mining stations built here. Then we can pick up more missions here, going back and forth from the different stations. And who knows? Maybe we can just buy zinc ore in order to make our brass and stuff. But that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thanks for joining me. Next week, starting Monday, I'm going to be pushing streaming time back to 4 p.m. Give me more time in the afternoon to get things done. So it'll be 4 p.m. on Monday, and it's Eastern Daylight Time. And I hope you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you Monday.